This is my Ulab presentation by Jean-Jacques. Alright, the goals of my evaluation was firstly to assess the user's opinion of the Visio interface and its visual appeal, as well as to determine the software's ease of use by requiring the user to complete a set of intermediate tasks. Next are my task scenarios. Tasks and their task scenarios. First task was merely to create a new file in Visio, a new entity relationship file, and its scenario, to give a synopsis, was merely that the user was a student at Northern Polytechnic State University. They had taken a database class, and that requires them to create entity relationship diagrams, and so they downloaded this software. And the second task was to complete entity relationship diagram based on data given. And its scenario was, as you can see, is to get a feel for the software as well as take a moment to observe its UI and environment, and then it was time for the user to decide to complete the assignment, which would lead into the tasks themselves. So these are my metrics and baseline. My metrics were usually times to complete the task, as well as times to complete the entire experience, as well as some counting of the keystrokes and how long it took for the user to complete certain tasks. And these baseline criteria, as you can see below, are the baseline criteria for the metrics above. Next was the findings and user data and recommendations. For my Ulab this is the data that I collected comparatively compared to the metrics, the baseline metrics and criteria. You can see that it's not too far off, but it's not exactly the same. Total time for the first task was 1:30. For the second task, 5 minutes. And the whole entire Ulab took 8 minutes, and it took the user 109 keystrokes to complete the task. And finally, recommendations as well as findings. For a true user of this system, the system has shown to be very effective and efficient and very good at doing what it does. It's a clean design. There are some issues that could be improved upon. Recommendations include increasing the size of certain icons because their size is very relatively small, and as well as making other items much more accessible to the user. Making some items bigger because they were harder to read. And things like that. There weren't too many big areas, but there were recommendations and things that could have been done to improve the system. And that's the end. Thank you.